Many times, people keep asking me whether it is useful to go through a certificate program in coaching and become a certified coach. My response, of course, is always encouraging. I would certainly recommend you to everyone to become a good coach and, if necessary, a certified coach. Certification only helps you in starting, if you like, your own consulting or paid kind of a coaching. But besides, I think, helping you to be a paid coach, it also helps you to be a good listener, good empathizer, good problem solver, and also helps you in this process to discover more about yourself. So I would recommend anyone to go through coaching program more for self development and to become an effective kind of a manager. Long ago, when we started the first human resource development department in Larsen and Toubro, we identified feedback and counseling as one of the important tasks of every manager, every supervisor. Every supervisor should be understanding the his junior, in the olden days called as subordinate, listening to the person, understanding the problems. If you don't understand, you won't be able to solve the problems. Empathize the person, motivate the person, and help the person to work towards overcoming the problems so that he can always be a better employee. So we introduced in those days a concept called performance counseling. In fact, Dr. Uday Parikh, Dr. Denison Pereira, and I wrote an article on performance counseling, which was used extensively in training Larsen and Toubro managers as counselors. For several years, I think we continued with this performance coaching, performance counseling. And when we sent the first time in early 80s an article to be published in University Associates, we were advised to change the term from counseling to coaching. It is probably because I think the term counseling has been by the time overused and had acquired something like a negative connotation or more of a clinical kind of a connotation. I think the term coaching became more popular in the West. As a result, I think even in India and other Asian countries, we started using the term in place of performance counseling coaching. To me, there is absolutely no difference between counseling or coaching. Counseling means helping. Coaching also means helping. Only thing is, coaching sometimes involves helping in a little more directive kind of a way. Like when you say he's a cricket coach, you are expecting the coach to know something more than the person who is being coached. Whereas in organizational coaching, we don't expect, that is why we prefer the term counseling, we don't expect that the coach or the person who is coaching or counseling a junior is likely to be any better than the junior. So that way, anyone can be a helpful kind of a person. You can coach your colleague, you can coach your junior, you can also coach your senior, or counsel your senior, counsel your colleague, counsel your junior, and all that. Now, there is no mystery about performance coaching. Performance coaching, or for that matter, any coaching, involves first understanding the other person from his or her point of view. If you have to understand any person from his or her point of view, you have to learn the art and science of listening. Listening is a very important part. Listening not only to what the person says, understanding what the person says, and understanding the feelings behind whatever the person says. So listening goes beyond only hearing. Listening means understanding in terms of understanding the feelings, empathizing with the person, and unless you do that, you are not able to put yourself into the shoes of the other person and understand the perspectives from which the particular person is facing the kind of dilemmas, problems, issues, and so on. So, performance coaching involves attending, listening, understanding, and exploring. You explore, and quite often, exploring is a joint exploration. The coach helps by formulating certain hypotheses. Actually, it is not the coach's hypothesis that are important. He should help the a person who is seeking coaching assistance to formulate the issues and to formulate the questions, to answer the question, and so on. So a coach becomes more of a guide, a provoker, a person who can help the other person to discover alternatives. So that is what we say in terms of the phases of coaching. The first phase is attending, listening. The second phase is exploring and understanding. Third phase is action planning, where you help the coachee to plan, come up with various alternative ways of planning an action to resolve an issue that he or she is facing, to explore more and more of his potential, or whatever is the objective with which the person has come to you to say that I need some kind of a coaching assistance. Of course, when you become a coach, it also helps you to be a better human being in terms of interpersonal conversations. Your interpersonal competence is likely to increase, your teamwork is likely to increase. That is why I normally recommend people, if you have an opportunity to go through a coaching course, it's a certified or not certified, please go through, because it helps us to uh, help other people, and by help, through helping others, helps us to become better kind of human beings. So that is the importance of coaching, and I hope this short video will be of some help to you in trying to become a good coach.